Yo, what's going on, guys? Cultimush back at it with another video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 best graphics cards for the money for the month of January. The holiday season is officially over, so some prices have shot back up, but there's still some decent deals to pick up. And if you're in the market for a new video card, pay attention because we're going to be looking at some of the best ones available for your money. So getting right into this with number 5, it's the ZOTAC GeForce GTX 750 Ti 2GB model for $105. I should also mention that EVGA has their GTX 750 Ti 2GB model for $110, so whichever one you want, you can make that decision. I went with the ZOTAC since it is a bit cheaper, but the EVGA one is super clocked, and a lot of people do like EVGA's products, so you might want to go with that instead. Regardless, for the money, the GTX 750 Ti has been one of the most durable video cards on the market. I mean, this video card was released a few years ago and it's still holding up on the highest end games. A game like Fallout 4, it's running it at high settings at 35 to 40 frames per second, which is much better than consoles. It's still playing games like Witcher 3, Metal Gear Solid 5, all the latest games are still holding up on the GTX 750 Ti. Yeah, you're not going to be maxing those games out, but the 750 Ti is going to give you better performance than what you would see on a console. And this is the type of lower end video card that if you do have a pre-built computer and you just want to throw a graphics card in there, buy a cheap power supply, you can pick up the 750 Ti and you'll have yourself a pretty decent gaming rig. Moving right along, I have to put the MSI R7 370 2GB model on this list. Not to say that the R7 370 is an amazing value, I actually have one myself, and while the video card is good currently for the price of $145, it's not the best value deal in the world. The problem is right now this $150 range is really empty. Nvidia's GTX 960s are around $180 to $190, and below that you got the GTX 950 for around $160 to $170, and I'm not really fond of the 950 either. I have that video card too. I have a review of that if you guys want to check that out. The MSI R7 370 is $145, and it does come with a $10 mail-in rebate. Don't get me wrong, this video card will give you good performance in your games, but again, just like the GTX 750 Ti, it's not going to let you max your games out, and you're going to be getting a similar experience to what you would get on a 750 Ti with just a couple extra frames, not a whole lot. So if you guys can, I would recommend to spend the extra $30 to $50 and get more of a mid-range video card, since right now the $150 video cards I just don't think are really worth it. But if that is the kind of money you have to spend right now, the R7 370 isn't a terrible option. And after the mail-in rebate, if you guys do take advantage of that, it's actually a pretty damn good deal for $135. Moving on to number 3, we got the Gigabyte R9 384GB model, and this video card is only $200 right now, which I think is a stellar deal. I have an R9 380 myself from XFX, and I have some videos of that video card running on some of the more popular games on my channel, so you guys can check those out if you want to. This video card is an awesome video card for 1080p gaming, and it really nails a sweet spot as far as price is concerned, because $200 is that budget a lot of people go for in those $600 to $700 builds, which seem to be really popular these days. And the fact is that 1080p you're going to be running games like Grand Theft Auto 5 nearly maxed out, getting well over 60 FPS, The Witcher 3 45 to 50 FPS, Fallout 4 great FPS, and better yet, it's a 4GB video card, and that's where the R9 380 in my opinion really beats out the GTX 960. Because yes, you can get the GTX 960 4GB model, but that's around $220 to $230, and unless you want some of the Nvidia exclusive features, I just think the R9 380 is better for the current price range. I should also note that if you guys do want to spend the extra $20 to $30, the R9 380X is also now available. You guys can check the one out from Sapphire, they have it for around $230, and that's also a good option if you have a couple extra bucks to spend. Moving on from there, we got the MSI R9 390. This is the killer 8GB video card that seems to be one of the most popular video cards on the market right now. For $330, you're getting an awesome video card with 8GB of VRAM, which is just ridiculous. But the real strength of this video card shines through at 1440p gaming. So if you're just gaming at 1080p, I probably would stay away from this video card. Because yes, while it is going to perform really awesome, you're not getting the most out of this GPU. But yeah, if you are moving into 1440p gaming and you want to get a video card that can run games but also do it at a budget, the R9 390 is an awesome option. Also, right now with the MSI R9 390, there is a $10 mail-in rebate knocking the price of the GPU down to $320, and I don't really see this video card being much more cheaper than that, so for now, that is a pretty good deal, and this video card is an absolute beast. But for the month of January, I have to give number 1 to the EVGA GeForce GTX 970. This video card is around $320 to $330, And it seems like whenever I do one of these graphics card videos, there's always comment wars on the 970 versus the 390, so I'll just let you guys battle it out in the comments. You gotta give the edge to the 970 this month though, just on the basis that you are getting that free copy of Rise of the Tomb Raider. And yes, while some people are not going to be interested in that game, I think a lot of people are very excited about that game. And in my opinion, that copy of Rise of the Tomb Raider does give the 970 the slight edge over the R9 390. And what's unfortunate about it is right now with the R9 390, you're not getting any free games with it, but with the R9 Fury cards, Newegg is packing in free copies of Star Wars Battlefront. So I really think if AMD or Newegg could have worked something out where you were getting free copies of Battlefront with the 390 as well, that would have been really nice, but unfortunately that isn't the case. And a lot of people don't want Battlefront anyway, so I guess that's alright. But the fact is, with the GTX 970, you're getting an awesome 1080p video card that is capable of 1440p, but in my opinion, the 970 really shines at 1080p if you're looking to max out every game and get 60 FPS. I have the 970 myself, and for a while I was playing games at 1440p, but with the fact of the 970 having only 3.5 gigabytes of video memory, that is a bit limiting. And a lot of games you just can't get a consistent frame rate with at that resolution. So 1080p I think is absolutely ideal with the 970. Regardless, 1440p is an option with this video card, but if you're looking to play some of the higher end games maxed out at a consistent 60 FPS, it's just not going to happen. And actually, an interesting fact about the GTX 970, if you guys haven't heard, based on a recent Steam study, the GTX 970 currently is the most popular video card on the planet right now. I know a lot of us have mixed opinions on Nvidia, but regardless, they are doing a terrific job marketing their video cards, and it shows because as far as sales go, Nvidia is really dominating. I hope AMD can get back to the swing of things, but there's a reason why the GTX 970 is the best selling video card on the market, based on the fact that you're getting a free copy of Rise of the Tomb Raider, and it's an awesome video card for 1080p gaming, which is the resolution most gamers are still playing at. It just works so well. You're going to get great performance, and if you want a bit more performance, obviously you can overclock it. This one has the ACX cooler, which is very good. And the 970 right now really is that go-to video card for a lot of builds, whether you're building an $800 build, a $1,000 build, even a lot of $1,500 builds are using the 970. But yeah, I've been rambling on quite a bit. Whatever video card you get, whether it's the R9 390 or the GTX 970, they're both very good options. Nvidia's gonna have a lot of features that people like. A lot of people are just gonna prefer AMD. Competition is good for the market, so pick whatever graphics card you want. Just in my opinion, I think the 970 is a killer value right now with the free copy of Rise of the Tomb Raider. So that's gonna end the rambling in this video. I went a bit longer than I wanted, but thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you disliked, obviously hit the dislike button. And as always guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.